You're sitting in traffic on a hot summer afternoon, stuck behind a massive 18-wheel semi-truck. You start glancing at the trailer, watching the tires spin. Suddenly, you notice something that looks like a glitch in the matrix. One of the wheels is hovering a few inches off the pavement. It's just spinning there, completely useless. You think, is that truck broken? Did a part snap off? But then you look closer. It doesn't look damaged. It looks deliberate. Why would a trucker pay for an extra tire and axle just to drag it around in the air, doing nothing? Welcome to Everyday Mysteries. Today we're peeling back the curtain on the strange, high-stakes world of the lift axle. To understand why a wheel would choose to fly instead of drive, we have to talk about the brutal reality of road infrastructure. A fully loaded semi-truck is incredibly heavy. We're talking about 80,000 pounds or more. If you put all that weight on just 2 or 3 axles, you would effectively be turning that truck into a wrecking ball for the highway. Every time it drove over a bridge or a section of asphalt, it would cause massive, concentrated structural damage. To stop this, governments have strict axle weight laws. They essentially say, if you want to carry this much cargo, you have to spread that weight out over more tires. The more tires touching the ground, the lower the pressure is on each individual point. This is why you see massive trucks with so many wheels. They are distributing the load to keep the roads from crumbling. But there is a catch. Tires are expensive. Friction is expensive. Drag is expensive. When a truck is fully loaded, it needs all those extra wheels down on the road to stay legal and safe. But what happens when the delivery is made? The truck is now empty, but it still has to drive back to the depot or the next job. If the truck is empty, it doesn't need to distribute massive weight anymore. So, what do? You pull the tires off the ground. This is the lift axle. With the flip of a switch in the cab, the driver uses a powerful pneumatic air system to physically lift that entire extra axle up into the air. Why go through the trouble? First, it's about fuel. Every tire touching the road creates rolling resistance. It's like dragging your foot while you're trying to ride a bike. By lifting those extra wheels, the truck creates less friction, which saves a surprising amount of diesel over a long trip. Second, it saves the tires. If you aren't carrying a load, those tires aren't wearing down the rubber on the pavement. You're essentially pausing their lifespan. And finally, it makes the truck much easier to turn. When you have a massive trailer with 4 or 5 axles fixed to the ground, trying to take a tight turn is like dragging a sled sideways. It's rough on the tires and the asphalt. Lift the axle, and the trailer pivots much more freely. Before we finish, here is the hidden reality. This isn't just about the truck, it's about the driver's skill. A modern semi-truck cab is essentially a cockpit. The driver has to constantly monitor their weight, the road conditions, and their fuel efficiency. They aren't just driving, they're managing a complex, shifting mechanical beast. The fact that you see those wheels floating is a sign that the driver is actively optimizing their rig for the specific weight they're carrying right now. So, the next time you're stuck in traffic and you see a wheel dangling in the air, don't worry, it's not broken. It's the truck's way of being lean, efficient, and careful with the road. It's a hidden piece of logistics engineering, playing out in plain sight while you wait for the light to turn green. If this look at the hidden world of trucking kept you curious, hit that like button, subscribe, and keep watching for more secrets hiding in the everyday world. Thanks for watching.